Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Andrew and today I'm going to take you through one of my full body strengthening and stretching routines. This is a full body routine with a shoulder focus. This is my own routine using a blend of mobility exercises, primal movement, and yoga. My goal is to give you some ideas or a framework that you can potentially work off of. I hope you enjoy. Starting with a general warm-up, walking on the beach for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to warm up the shoulders more specifically with some arm circles, since I'm going to be concentrating on the shoulders in this routine. So one set of 8 to 10 reps all the way around in each direction. Next is the bear walk for 10 steps forward and 10 steps back. The Cobra to downward dog sequence. Downward dog with twisted lunge, 2 on each side. And one more time back into Cobra. One last time into downward dog. Now for the crab position, and just moving front to back a few times to open up the shoulders. Now moving into a one-arm bridge with a side reach. Focusing a lot more on that bottom arm, pushing through the shoulder, arm and hand. Thinking about pushing the body away from the ground. Squeezing the glutes, thighs, back, and triceps at the top. Now sitting back into the Primal Squat. Moving on to the tabletop bridge, pushing up through the hips, driving down through the shoulders, arms, and hands. And then right into the one-arm bridge with the side reach. Now into some under switches to keep working some of the same muscles, especially the shoulder stability and core, without the intensity level of the one-arm bridge. I'm going to go back to the Primal Squat and rest a little bit more, and then I'm going to squeeze out a few more under switches. Sitting back into the Primal Squat. Spending a little more time here before moving on to stretching. Time to move on to stretching. Next is the standing forward bend with the arms behind the back, shoulder stretch. Okay, now a nice relaxing puppy dog. Stretching the arms and fingers out straight in front, allowing your chest to relax down towards the ground. Now from puppy dog, moving right into child's pose. Staying there, relaxing, breathing deep, stretching through the fingertips. And now adding in a shoulder stretch, bringing the fingertips towards the back of the neck. Now one of my new favorites, hero pose. This is a reclined hero pose. The transition that also stretches the chest and fronts of the shoulders. Same thing here. This is going to be a little bit more of a chest opener. And then all the way down into a full hero pose. Spending some time here just relaxing, taking deep breaths, allowing the quads and hips to open, allowing the knee joints to open, allowing the lower back to stretch. You can spend as much time as you need with either one of the first two variations before moving on to this full version. Now moving on to a seated forward bend. Bending forward, allowing the spine to relax as far as the body feels comfortable. You don't have to actually touch your toes. You can just go as far as you can, placing your hands on your knees or your shins or on the ground outside of your legs. And if you're more flexible, you can try to reach for the toes. Minimize the hunching in the upper back. Try to bend forward through the hips like you're folding forward. Okay, and now moving on to the dragon. Coming down into a lunge position, bringing the forearms down inside that left leg, relaxing the hips towards the ground, letting that hip flexor on the right leg open, and the glute on the left leg, on the front leg, open up as well. Now opening the hip and hamstring on the left, and opening the knee and ankle as you lunge forward. And then switching sides. Right side dragon. Arms come down and inside, lowering the hips towards the floor, stretching the hip flexor in the back or left leg, the glute in the front or right leg. Now opening up the hip and hamstrings on the right. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button down below, and if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.